Kai, you feel a tug, an urge to speak to your closest companions, whoever you decide that to be. And you don't know why that is.
I what?
Oh.
Wait,
I will elaborate. It's a sort of weird feeling that you get. No communication, it's just a feeling that you feel compelled to speak to your closest companions in your room right now.
This is only the coolness?
This is only to Kai.
Oh.
Let me have my moment. Fuck off.
Coolness will just go, oh, well, I mean, what's up, man?
I don't know. That's what's fucking with me.
Like, I mean, do you feel anxious, or?
I guess. See, okay, because I'm going to explain it, and it's going to sound like, oh, you just wanted to talk, but it's not that. It was like there was an urge to speak with someone, but I don't know about what.
Like, sea anxiety or something. You just need to be with someone for a bit.
Dude, we're on fucking water.
We're in the middle of the ocean, dude. Like,
This is just to me to ask. I'm gonna ask, what does Quillness think about the current circumstances of the ocean? What does he think? Give us insight. Of course, this is just us for us as players to know. But what is Quillness thinking in this moment?
Of the situation, like the weather?
Yeah, like the weather, like because Quillness has never been out to sea either, as far as I'm aware.
He hasn't, but he trusts Sigurd and his crew that they know what they're doing.
Okay.
But he'll speak up and say, yeah, I mean, because I'm kind of with you there, man. The weather's really I don't know. The weather's really kind of rough right now, but I trust Sigurd and his crew to kind of like help us out on the rest of the voyage. It's like 3 days, so 3 or 4 days till like we hit launch here. So, do you want me to go get the others and kind of like just like chat in your room or something?
Shit, I don't know, man. Fuck. Damn, we're out on the water.
Here. And Coolness will kind of like put his hand around Kai and kind of like lead him to Kai's room.
Dude, what if we fell off the boat? That'd be fucked.
Well, let's not think about that. Let's think about the fun times we've had with each other. Think about it like that. And Coolness will like start pouring you a glass of orange juice. Where did he get it? You don't know, but he has it.
Instead, apparating beside you is a visage of an individual you do not expect to see, nor did you perhaps hope to see in this moment, as the visage of your father in a ghostly manner stands beside you, kind of giving you a gesture with his like hands down, like he's a little hunched over, trying to let you know that like he means no harm to the both of you.
Oh, I see this too.
Yeah, you see this.
Coolness is drinking his orange and goes.
He goes, no. I know this looks bad. Kai.
What the fuck?
Yo. Kai, I know it's kind of fucked up what's happening right now. But let's try and stay calm.
It's a sea ghost.
It's
No. I'm no sea ghost. It's me, son. It's me.
Don't you recognize him? Ross is kind of eyeing the situation.
Kellum looks to you, and Kai, when was the last time that you can remember your father was deathly serious? Because normally your father's a pretty jovial, pretty lighthearted, cracking jokes kind of guy. When was the last time he was deathly serious?
I was younger. He was explaining, God, he was fucking explaining something, regarding, it's like we were going out, we had the fucking farmhouse still, so we had to go by and we had to go pick up shit so we could actually go plant it. And he was talking about, he's like, hey, stick with me, don't fucking talk to anyone unless it's necessary, let's go in, Go out. Let me do everything.
That same expression he has right now is reminding you of that time.
Normally wasn't that serious, but I don't know.
Probably figured out on this your own. Sam certainly has pretty quickly. She's a smart girl. That your mother was a hag or is a hag. That is the nature of such offspring. Not always. Changelings can reproduce with changelings and create changelings, but when I met your mother, I knew her as Sybil. That was the pen name she gave me. However, I met her in Usonia.
Oh, there goes Cam.
I met her in Usonia. And her name at the time she undergone in Usonia was Gertrude.
Coolness, here's the... Wait. Would Coolness know Gertrude?
Yes.
That name? Okay, Coolness is wide-eyed right now. You're making it sound like as if you know too.
He looks a little confused and goes, "No, what? Certainly the name Gertrude got your attention. Why does Kai's mother's name catch your attention?"
Oh, this is just the most awkward. Kai, do you by chance happen to remember Operation CUCK?
Oh yeah, that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, and you know how that that woman, or like who's like the woman we cucked, or I cucked, is she ended up being a night hag.
Yeah.
Her name was Gertrude.
The big ass smile on my face just drops.
Knox.
And that's kind of why I went wide-eyed in that.
And Kellum looks over and goes, "If I had a body, I would be throwing up right now."
Oh, Kellum, I'm gonna be real. I'm feeling a lot of emotions right now. Oh my god, she bore my kid.
What? A kid?
Oh my god. That's that fucking thing Beholder showed us. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
Oh my god.
And at this point, Coolness kind of like looks at the trash can and starts throwing up. Oh my god.
Fuck. That makes you like my...
Step
Are you...
dad?
Oh, no, you're like
Oh
an
my-
uncle. Oh!
Oh. Yeah.
Where is this child?
He's currently on his way to Westmark, last I remember.
A newborn baby?
Oh, no, there's weird circumstances. Gertrude gave birth and gave him off to Beaufort the bear, and he grew up in this weird, like, time-dilated...
Don't tell me this is part of this prophecy that Gertrude was talking about years ago.
Yeah, that exact same one.
Oh, and he goes, "This was the reason why Sybil and I cut contact.
What?
She thought Kai was going to be this warrior shadow, and I said, stop with your nonsense. Our family does not need to be with a bunch of aristocrats, a bunch of vampires and undead. I said, stop with the nonsense. This is not the future that we should have for the family. I don't think I'm ready to meet Sam."
Well, when are you? How much time do you got left while doing this?
Maybe an hour more. I can try to visit Sam when I can, but...
Go see her. Let us deal with this.
And he kind of nods. And he approaches, and he takes a step back and he realizes he's a ghost at the moment. He looked like he was trying to go for a hug.
Yeah, I get it.
And he gives you a nod and goes, "I love you, Kai. Don't
Love
you
you
forget."
too. It's good to see you again.
Coolness. Take care of my boy, alright?
I'll be sure to.
He'll nod and he'll begin to evaporate into ether once more.
mentioned the only way we can be sure is to ask him ourselves. So, I mean, we still got a little bit of signal before we hit the Banshir. At what time is it on the datapad, Percy?
It is currently, I'm going to say it's currently 7 p.m.
Percy, what are the time zones in your setting?
I think we should be fine. So,
When is daylight savings time, Percy?
They don't use daylight saving, it's cringe.
based. Kai be like, Kai, I can either take this call by myself, or you can be there with me. If you want time to think by yourself, that's fine. But I'm calling Cyrus regardless, because I want peace of mind on this.
Make the call now.
Alright.
Don't... Whether or not I speak up for it, we'll see what happens, but you
Alright.
talk to him here and now. If you can.
Coolness will dial Cyrus and put him on speaker. And
Alright.
eagerly await to see if he even picks up before the both of us. And I just have a couple of, not requests, a couple of questions I'd like answered regarding what you want of us. If you are willing to hear me out.
He says, "Want of you. You are knights of Shiverthorn under House Angmar. Is there nothing? It is the typical relationship an overlord has with their vassals, yes."
Yes, of course, absolutely. And again, I thank you for the relationship we do have. But Kellum appeared before us, and he brought forth his own concerns. I know the concerns of a dead man. It's just something me and Kai have been mulling over for a little bit now. Regarding the vault in Shiverthorn.
And he looks over, and you hear him putting down some utensils. He was probably in the middle of eating something, but he doesn't seem to be bothered by that, as far as you can tell.
I know, but first, for Colin to be like, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt your dinner. I apologize for that.
And he goes, no, it is fine. The purpose. I spoke at months ago now regarding why I had sent Ayame to rescue you and your companions.
Yeah.
Of course, rest in peace, Goss, for what trouble he had caused, but...
Honestly, all things considered, it wasn't the worst loss we faced.
Of course. But...
Yeah, no, like, still in the chair. I'm gonna stare at you while I say that, and I'm just gonna essentially just, like, raise an eyebrow at that statement.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm gonna hero point it.
There you go, you go ahead.
Do I at least know more than what I would have known? You know, I was in Path Builder earlier, and I rolled Arcana, and I got a 1, and I thought to myself, man, this doesn't
Dude.
for this session.
This... Allah really wants you not to learn much about this adamantine gold. I don't know what else to say, bro.
No,
There's no way you roll 2 4s, a 3, and then a 4. There's no way.
I mean, I can roll again if you want me to. Okay, how do I go about this? This is me as a player trying to think.
Right.
There was one more thing Callum had mentioned, and Colin's gonna look to Kai as he had said this, and it was regarding Kai's mother.
He does not respond, but you get the feeling he's still listening.
Yeah.
He fucked my mom!
Oh god. Okay, you can't say it like that, man. I accidentally,
Well, would you No, that makes it sound clinical. It makes it sound worse. I'm gonna get up from my chair. I'm gonna get closer to the, like, whatever you're... Yeah, I'm gonna be like, alright. Long story short, you know about his kid?
And he says yes.
Yo, that kid's like my brother. Night hag named, I guess her Gertrude.
And he looks over and goes, there was a young girl, one who tried to, let us say, participate in a little trickery inside my castle. To her chagrin, I can contact her and find out for myself.
Wait, what kind of trickery? Hold on.
The type of trickery where she thinks she can steal from me.
That's not really the fun kind.
Honestly,
Honestly,
that's
I'm
the
not.
bad kind.
I'm not gonna lie, Lord Cyrus. I had the mental image of somebody putting a whoopee cushion on your throat.
He goes, I have certainly tried before.
I mean, you say tried it. I mean, did it work?
No, I simply telepathically threw it at her face.
For thank you for everything you've done for us so far, and we appreciate you answering our questions.
And he'll say, of course. Toth be with you all.
Yes, sir. Toth be with you. And Coldest will hang up. Kind of like lean back in the chair and just go. So I'm expecting you to call me uncle from now on,
No.
or dad,
God.
or stepdad, steppy, stepdad Orino.
I'll call you a bitch if you don't get out of my room.
You don't need my company anymore.
No, I'm good.
Got
Shit. I
lot
think.
to sleep on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do a little research into Narissa, because I realized, man, maybe we should personally do that. Not anything bad. It's just me, Aloran, Kai, Urinal, and Goss. No, Goss was dead by then. It was us four. And we needed a name. And collectively, we had a phrase that we all lived by back when we lived on the plantation. And it defined us as people. And shortened, it stood for ABAP. But the thing is, people are curious about what it means, but no one ever figured it out. And it's not, if people ask us, we'll be like, oh, yeah, no. You're not gonna know. But you're good people. You just have to promise not to say anyone to keep the joke alive. And Coldness will look around and send message. I'm gonna...
No way. There it is.
I'm putting it in there.
As far
As possible. And Coldness will... How is Narissa reacting to that information, by the way?
What is the live Narissa reaction?
Is she just stone-faced like, are you fucking kidding me?
The only thing I want to add on to
Essentially.
the only thing I want to add on to that is I like the idea that it was Urinal who coined the phrase first.
Yeah. And Coldness will go. Yeah, I know. And like I'll be honest, the name is so stupid. But it's gone on for this long that I don't want to get rid of it. It's honestly it's just fucking funny. Well, if it means anything, if you need a place to stay, I'm sure Castle Shiverthorn will, or at least the town surrounding Shiverthorn is, it'll, what? Nah, I'm sure she is. We'll find her in Bunch here, I'm sure of it. But after everything, if you and your sister do need a place to stay, the town surrounding Shiverthorn is, much more accommodating. It would be much more accommodating to you and your sister, I presume, than where your sister is now. Not too big of a fan of a cold myself, but I mean, it's doable. And it is an offer. You don't have to take it up. But if there's anything else, Narissa, I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave back to my room. I have some reading I need to catch up on. I haven't gotten to the books. I asked Crane to get me when we're in Rainhold. Oh. What's up, Narissa?
You feel a little bit of a cold peck on the cheek. Demons. Where do demons come from? Where is Bill Bezkel normally negotiating? It's probably in the Abyss, and that information is probably the worst outcome. I'm not gonna say the worst outcome. It's the most expected outcome, Coolness, but it's the most unfun outcome. And there's a good there's a good reason why liches do this. Because who in their right mind would go after their phylactery in such horrible places, right?
Right.
But you're confident with the natural 20. You are confident knowing Bill Bezkel as a person from the times that you've met him, from the times that you spoke. His phylactery's got to be somewhere in the Abyss.
Coolness audibly groans and just kind of like slams his head onto the tomes he's reading and just goes, "Oh my god." Ugh. To the Abyss.
Oh, excuse me. Normally through plane shifting spells, or there is Nox. Yeah, there is a portal to the Abyss in southern Banshir.
Oh man.
Coolness, you realize there's been a lot of shit has been thrown at your face tonight. I think you can decide which has been worse. Finding out that Kai is your son's brother, or that knowing that you have to walk into the desert where demons are and walk into the portal of the Abyss.
Oh man, that's not gonna be fun. Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the others? What kind of message?
It appears to be an attached image.
I open the image.
This is what you see.
Did she send a biblical meme?
She did.
Is there no text with it, or is it just an image?
No image. I mean, no text. It's just the image.
I don't know how to respond to this.
There's a lot of implications that could be from referencing the story of Cain and Abel.
I'll text her back, be like, "What did you mean by this?" But no, they're a bard trying to make their way in the world as a pop singer.
He looks a little confused. I can respect it.
Yeah. And we traveled with them for a bit, and
They ate an eyeball.
that was like our second day working with them.
Like,
We were in a sewer and they ate an eyeball from
Like
the sewer.
I just gotta say it. Like we were in a sewer. We were doing a job.
You know what, Sigurd, Nurse, you want some Badish stories? We got some Badish stories. We can discuss over breakfast.
I don't want to discuss Badish stories. Well, it depends on the story.
As long as we're not having a lemonade with our fish.
I mean, as long as a lot less eyeballs involved. Am I right? He's pointing to his eye patch.
Be like, I feel that, Sigurd. I lost mine just a couple days ago.
He watches your eyeball falls out.
No.
Oh.
And we're gonna roll down. Slip through the boards.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Well, that's not supposed to happen. And Coolness will kind of like rush over, through in like.
He looks over and goes, "Wow, that was impressive, Coolness. How did you do that?"
I didn't. It just kind of did that by itself. What's underneath this floorboard?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that leads to your room.
Oh,
if I look through the crack, is there a crack in the floorboard? I mean, it fell in. Can I see it?
This is gonna be a really high perception roll.
Oh, okay.
And as you do that, Coolness is just kind of like, I'm gonna go see what happened to my eye. I assume if Kai and Narissa aren't following, I'm going to my room. I'm assuming Narissa and Kai are just gonna follow suit to see what the fuck happened to my eye. That or Narissa's just gonna go eat some breakfast.
I want to ask, what is Kai and Nirsa doing?
Hey, real quick, Narissa, kind of a random question. Oh man, this is gonna be real embarrassing. I don't remember what the fuck. our secretary's name was. It was
Jessica.
like it was Jessica, if I recall correctly. Jessica, at like, weird question. Did she do a background check when you met her? Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. That's what I thought. No, it came up in conversation last night. I was like, not to like dismiss. Hold on, I'm still on the floor. Let me get up. Okay.
There's a visible red mark on your forehead.
Don't look at that. That's fine. Look.
It's the first time you do it. Surprisingly not painful. And you hear a click as the mechanical eyeball connects to the eye stem that links the visual information to the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear computer diagnostics startup, like boop 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 boop, and you hear. This is what you hear as you hear it start up. Greetings.
Is it noticeably Iris's voice?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Iris?
That is me, Iris Type A, or A-I-RIS, as designated to me by Mina.
Uh-huh.
So let me get this straight.
It seems Mina programmed it like this.
They took Iris.
Type C.
I thought this was Type A.
Oh, well, no, I thought you were referring to the other Iris. But yeah, no, this is Iris Type A.
But they took Iris and put her in your eye.
Yes. It's just say it. Just say it. Just get it out. Get it out there.
No.
No. Kai.
There's no reason to say it. It's already out. It's literally out there. I'm looking at it on the floor.
What do you mean on the floor? It's my eyes in my socket.
No, I mean the projection.
Nerissa.
That's good. All information was sent to Mina.
Oh my god. So all of my innermost secrets and memories are just in her possession.
Correct.
When did she get this information?
As soon as microdiagnostics were complete.
Uh-huh.
She smiles.
Uh,
I sense that there is a bit of anxiety within you. You should consume orange juice.
you know what? I'm glad you know me like that. Could you send me a message? Send me a message saying, please, for the love of God, do not sift through my memories too much.
Message will be sent. A hypothesis. There was no way we were gonna. Morgan wasn't gonna walk up to you guys and be like, "Well, maybe you guys are actually family."
Well, you know what? Yeah, no, from the little I know about Morgan, that makes sense.
You know, he has no reason to really...
no, you can safely tell him that, yeah, technically I am Kai's stepdad in a way. Which is really weird to think about.
And Kai is Keanu's older brother.
Yes. And trust me, I'm going to give him very limited access. I know how Kai is.
Well, don't you think that's kind of... Wouldn't you think Keanu wants a sibling?
I mean, he would, but... Well, you know how Kai is. Kai
I'm sure Kai's gonna be doing better. You have to look in the... You have to give people chances. Coolness, you know?
Oh, motherfucker, that's such a light one too. Fuck you, Percy. Yeah, no, you're right. I'm overthinking things.